Micron and Quran. Is this something you're looking at because some super investors have invested in it? Are you curious? Is it just too far outside your circle of competence? Are you going to give it any time? I'm just curious
So
what
I
you think
looked at
about
it when Monish
Micron.
first got into it, and we saw Lilu get into it also.
Yeah.
But very quickly, like I realized that this does not make sense to me. And I've always avoided like highly cyclical businesses. Clearly, like it's a place where most investors get their head handed to them. Like it's not an easy space
It's
unless you're
tough.
someone who specifically gets that. And when it came to semiconductor plays, like I've always thought a basket bet approach is the way to go. Like because it's hard to tell if KLAC or Applied Materials or Lam Research is the company to go with. So maybe getting an ETF, if you're convinced that this is like a cyclical low, makes a lot of sense. But picking an individual name, it's definitely not something I'm capable of doing. I don't have the knowledge for it or the background. So what
And
about you?
same,
Like,
same
have
here.
you ever looked
No,
at it?
same here. I mean, because I'm a shameless cloner, I've been very tempted to try to figure it out and look at it. And I kind of understand the dynamic. Like, there's not many companies in the world that do this,
Right.
and the whole thing about driverless cars, and I think AI, I think cloud, like I think all of that would pick up the demand for this business long term. And I guess there's been a disconnect in the market where like the market still thinks it's a very cyclical business, but some investors think no, it's not as cyclical as it has been, or the down parts of the cycle are going to be a lot better than they used to be because A, these companies have learned, and then B, there's just going to be a lot more I don't have the term, but a lot more like just the floor is going to be
Demand.
higher because of all
Right.
these new uses.
Well,
I
those are
can
the
say
people
that.
invested in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I can say that, but I don't really truly know that. It's too far outside of my circle of competence. And then what happens when something's outside of your circle of competence, even if you're cloning, well, cloning gets tough because then you see these guys trim and you're like, what do you do? But then, like, even if you wanted to do it from a clone perspective, or if I wanted to do it from a clone perspective, I feel so uncomfortable with it because it's outside of my circle of competence. And then I see something that is in my circle of competence. I'm just so more attracted to it. And it just
Fair.
doesn't call me to use the capital to invest in it. So that's where we're at with Micron.